Hey everybody, Justin here with BearzapperBBQ, where we cover everything from grilling to smoking, everything in between, to also covering our big green egg so it actually cooks, grills, smokes. Effectively, had a pop-up rainstorm happen here. Apparently Connecticut is the new Seattle. So today we're going to be doing two cooks on the big green egg. First thing that we're going to be doing is making a smoked mac and cheese, which I'm really excited about. I'm going to be using cheese from Arethusa Farms here in Connecticut. And we're going to be using a Gouda, a Gruyere, and cheddar. We're going to smoke that first at about 225. And then we're going to reverse sear a prime ribeye that I picked up from Avon Prime Meats. Amazing meats. If you're in the Connecticut area, make sure you stop by. They have incredible products. I love their meat. Local butcher shop. They'll cut basically any cut of meat for you that you want. You can't go wrong. So if you all don't know what a reverse sear is, basically when you sear on a grill, right, it sears from the outside in. So sometimes you get inconsistent temperatures throughout the meat. On a reverse sear, what we do is we basically smoke it for the first hour. We let it really cook inside out. And then we turn we'll turn the egg up super high. And we're gonna get a wicked sear on the outside of it. So it's gonna be perfectly cooked inside with an awesome sear outside. Really pumped for this. Glad you're along for the ride. Let's do this. All right, so we have the water boiling. We're gonna take some of our pasta. You're gonna pick this up at Avon Prime Meats, along with some of the cheese from Arethusa Farms. This is the Europa, which is very similar to a Gouda style. It melts really nice. I picked up a Gruyere as well from Wood River Creamery, and then just a standard block of cheddar as well. So we're going to use that for the mac and cheese. We're going to use some heavy cream, some milk. Going to mix that all together. We're going to smoke that. But first, we got to boil our pasta. All right, so the pasta is chilling. We are going to, in that same pot, throw a 1/4 cup of butter and about 2 cloves of garlic minced. We're going to let those brown up nicely. Then we're going to whisk in about a 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour. We're going to let it brown, and then we're going to whisk in the flour. And we're going to continue to whisk until it really thickens up, right? Then we're going to pour in about a cup of heavy cream, a cup of whole milk. We're going to whisk that all together. We're going to mix it in some spicy brown mustard, salt, pepper, black pepper. All right, so the pasta is draining. So now we are melting some butter with about 2 cloves of garlic. So we're going to let the garlic brown a little bit. From there, we are going to add in some flour, about a 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour, and we're just going to continue to whisk it to get it nice and thick, really thicken up the butter mixture. Then we're going to add in a cup of heavy cream, a cup of whole milk. We're going to mix that together. Then we're going to do some spicy brown mustard, some salt, some black pepper, some paprika, and then the cheese. All right, so we've made our cheese sauce. It's nice and thick. Cheese is mixed in. Now we're just going to add the pasta back in. And then we're going to put it in our cast iron dish over there, and we're going to smoke this bad boy. All right, we've put the mac and cheese mixture into our cast iron pan here. We're going to throw it out on the big green egg. We're going to let this smoke for about an hour, actually. So right around the 4:30 time frame, we're going to take it off. And we're going to let it cool down. All right, mac and cheese is going on the egg. And I'm knocking down my umbrella. Sweet. Let's let this cook. Alrighty, so we have our 1 3/4 prime ribeye from Avon Prime Meats. Take a look at that. I mean, that thing is, it's just beautiful. So we're going to put this down. We are going to Just pat it dry with a paper towel. And now we are going to season it with Lane's barbecue signature, as well as garlic and herb from Meat Church. And then we're going to let the steak sit for about an hour, actually. Really let it come up to room temperature. It was in the fridge. Let it come up to room temperature, and then it'll really pull some of the moisture out, look nice and tacky. And then we're going to throw this on the smoker at about, I'd say about 275 maybe. We want to make sure that we are seasoning all sides of the steak. You just want to kind of pat it down, smooth it in. You get the top now. And we can use kind of some of the pieces that fell to help us as well. We definitely have a scam person calling right now, so forgive me for the background ringing. If you can hear that, it's the only people that ever call our home line. All right, so this is looking really, really good. Really good. I'm just gonna wash my hands off. And now we're gonna hit it with some garlic and herb. Beautiful. All right. Now, like I said, we're gonna sit here. We're gonna let this cook for about an hour, probably a little less than an hour. We're gonna get the mac and cheese off of the smoker, and we're gonna replace it with this. Oh man, it's pouring out here. Let's see how we did though. All right. Come on. Hold this with one hand, and oh yeah, oh my gosh, that smells so good. It looks awesome. Awesome. Woo. Oh my gosh, that's good. Super creamy. Nice smoke to it. That is really good. Like really, really good. Wow. Awesome. Well, I'm gonna definitely eat half of this before my family gets home. So, their loss. One more for the road. All right, grill temp is about 275. We're putting this steak on the grill. We're gonna let it smoke for maybe about 45 minutes. We're gonna check it, internal temperature. We want right around maybe 125-ish, and then we'll start to sear. All right, so we have taken the steak off because it's reached about 125. We are put some corn on. We're gonna put these on the side, and we're gonna let this grill. As you can tell, we took the deflector plate off. It's down there. We open this wide open. We're gonna get this super, super hot, and we're just gonna sear the heck out of it on the outside. So let's get this hot. Look at that. All right, we've got it back on. It's searing nicely on this bottom side. We've got that flame shooting up nicely as well. Move some corn around. Look at that. All right, so we took the steak off. We have it kind of tented in this aluminum foil. Not a very good tent. Come on, tent better. Tented in this aluminum foil. Put a little butter on top with some of that signature, Lane signature rub on there as well. We're just gonna kind of let it sit for just about, I don't know, 10 minutes or so. Then we're gonna dig in. We do have the corn still on here. It definitely burned my arm hair off of my arm, so that was fun. I'll let this just cook up too. Awesome. Nice smolder in there. Love it. All right, so it's been tented for about 10 minutes. The butter and the juice. Oh yeah, this thing smells incredible. All right, let's cut into this. Oh my gosh, it cuts so nicely. Look at that. You just look at this. Perfectly cooked, perfect temperature. Ooh. Oh yeah. Yep. Wow. Wow, that is insanely good. Even the end, look how evenly that is cooked. It's got pink throughout, it's got a nice char on the outside. Super tender, just pulls apart. Look at that. Wow. Mm-hmm. Wow, that is the best steak I've ever had. Honestly, the best steak I've ever had. This is incredible. Yep. Wow. Well, we're gonna devour this in about 4 seconds.